A very happy Republic Day to all of you. Today I'm here to just check and show all of you the kind of news that has been circulating on the 73rd Republic Day of our country. Well, India became a republic on 26th of January 1950. And here we have a special edition from the Times of India, which they have named as the Republic Day itself. And as we go, like the one article that really moved me from this particular Republic Day special is the one which talks about the startups in our country. Like in a developing country like India, where entrepreneurs have been emerging and have been coming out, and it's a booming industry for our for the youth of our country, and not just the youth actually. People at across ages have started coming up. They're funding their own startups. They're starting something new. Being an entrepreneur is the new trend because people out there have ideas. People out there want to contribute towards the development of the country in their own little ways, using technology, using the knowledge that they have gained, not just being a part of the corporate, but also standing out, also doing something on their own, building something of their own. In this particular situation, we have an entire page being dedicated for the startups here, and there are like a couple of entrepreneurs, the ones that have done really well in the past 1 year, with some very good ideas coming up, developing some very good ideas. One of them being those of Ken 42, which empowers educators and learners. So yeah, this was one page which was extremely inspiring for the people of our country. It is definitely a way to go ahead in the future, where you're going ahead, where you develop more, where you contribute more to the society based on your own knowledge and based on the resources that are available to you. The second paper that I have with me here is the Anand Bajar Potrika. Since this is Sriya from Calcutta, as I said. So in Calcutta, ABP House has their paper, the vernacular edition that they publish, which is the Anand Bajar Potrika. It is the most widely circulated issue in the city. So here there is one particular article which is about the democracy. The name or it's an editorial which goes by the name Jukto Rashtriya Shodharmo, which roughly translates to the mantra that keeps the democracy going, the religion of democracy. So as you can see here, the editorial, that is, yes. So what does Jukto Rashtriya Shodharmo mean? What does our democracy stand for? And more importantly, what has been maintaining our democracy? So when we talk about the democracy, what makes it, and we have we have that phrase that our constitution, the preamble of our constitution itself gives us: of the people, for the people, and by the people. So how do the people choose for the democracy? It is through the elections, and it has been a massive success for a democratic India to have been conducting elections for the last 72 years now, be it at the national level or the assembly elections, be it the parliamentary ones or the assembly elections. We have it running for the last 72 years, and that is the religion of our democracy. It is what it comes down to, it boils down to what the people of the country finally want. So, and that is exactly what this editorial captures. Moving on to the national paper, to a national issue, the publication which is most widely circulated in our country here is, of course, the Times of India. As I showed you their Republic Day special, we also have the main paper here. And well, yes, it doesn't come in as a surprise that the first page of the paper has ads filled in it. But I would like to bring your attention to a very important news that has been circulating and that has been covered by this paper, which is eminent personalities, including the ex-chief minister of Bengal, Buddhadev Bhattacharya. He has refused, he has turned down the Padma Bhushan award that was to be given to him today. And it's not just him, but there are others in the list as well, which include Victor Rashid and Shondha Mukherjee and Ananda Chattopadhyay. And they have all cited their own reasons. One of the major ones being the fact that they have been informed extremely late, which is why a lot of them, like we have the singer Shondha Mukherjee. She is not keeping well, and she was extremely surprised and shocked that she was being told on the eve of the particular event that she is being awarded a Padma Bhushan. Now, it is not possible for a person as old as her to go up and collect the award, no matter how big an honor it is for her. And she has apologized for the same to her fans, but she is extremely disappointed with the kind of coordination that has taken place on the government's behalf on informing her regarding accepting the award. And same goes for Buddhadev Bhattacharya as well as Ustad Rashid Khan. Ustad Rashid Khan, however, has brought in another extremely important point here, which says that the place that he hails from has been mentioned as Uttar Pradesh, whereas he would have liked to be he hails from the city of Bengal, and that is exactly what he wanted beside his name, which is why he, as honored as he is with the award, he has turned it down. While that is one of the major important news for the day, I would like to bring your attention to the editorials of the Times. And the Times has always had extremely intriguing, extremely witty, extremely critical, but again in a very satirical way. They have been publishing their editorials. And while today's editorial definitely brings out the theme of democratic India and how the democracy has been maintained, how democracy has been ensured in our country for the last 73 years now. Two articles here that I would like to bring to your attention is, number one is the symbolism of of the chakra on the Indian national flag. While we have all seen, and most of us know the importance of the tricolor, a lot of us, we know that that the chakra has been taken from the emblem, which is from the 3rd century BC Ashokan lion capital pillar. But what exactly does this chakra signify? Well, the chakra here, I would say, signifies the fact that it's a wheel, so it keeps moving on, and like it's written here, it was adopted because of its multifaceted importance in Indic traditions from the time of Sindhu Saraswati culture in the Harappan Vedic times. While that is one importance, another thing that has been cited in the Upanishads texts is the phrase Charaiveti, 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 which means nothing but keep on moving. And I think it's an extremely important phrase for a developing country like India, that we cannot be stopping. We have to move towards development. We need to keep progressing. Our society needs to keep progressing. The mentality in the society has to keep progressing. We need to get more educated. Mortality has to keep increasing. Yes, population is a problem, but then there has to be policies that have to be introduced at the ground level to make sure that the booming population of the country is being managed well. So yes, it's a like it says, it's a multifaceted it has a multifaceted meaning. And when I say multifaceted meaning, it goes out to include the fact that our country needs to keep growing, and we need to, and of course the sky is the limit, like they say, and that is true for a developing nation like India being a republic, the 73rd Republic Day being celebrated on 26th of January today. The last and the final bit that I would like to bring your attention to is the sacred space here that the Times of India provides, this one, and it mentions about the fluttering of the flag. And while they have given a quote from Swami Satyananda Saraswati, which reads, "The restlessness of the mind creates restlessness in the self in the same way as the flag of Hanuman moves with the movement of the wind. The nature of the flag is to be absolutely still. The wind moves it. The Atman is within you. The quiet in the mind through the devotion to God and selfless work." So now that I read this out, one very, very important fact that I would like to bring to you, to your viewers here, and I think they also have mentioned in this for their readers, is the fact that uh, the flag, it is still, and it is the wind that moves it. And who comprises of this wind in this country? It is the people of the country. Thus, again, it is us who are going to bring in the change. That is the very essence of this quote. And the important fact that I was going to, and it's just a fact check of kinds, is people across the country today have kept saying that yes, we will be hoisting up the flag today. But for all the viewers out there, today is Republic Day. It's not Independence Day. It was in 1947, 15th August 1947 was when the flag was hoisted. The colonial flag had been brought down, and it was the Indian flag that went up, and that is exactly why we call it flag hoisting. On the other hand, in 1950, 26th January 1950 is when our constitution was finally out there for the people. That is when India became a republic. And today, 26th January, 73rd Republic Day that we're celebrating, it is very, very important for us to know that 26th January, we do not hoist the flag, we unfurl the flag. The flag is already up there, and it has been up there since 15th of August 1947. It's just on the Republic Day that you unfurl the flag again, just to mark it as a very, very important day in the Indian history, wherein our country became a republic with our constitution being out there for the people. And with that, I've come to an end to this segment where we tell you about which articles have caught our attention, and especially on such an important day where the press continues to be the fourth pillar of democracy. It is very, very important that such articles, such informative articles, keep getting published so that people, generation after generation, know the importance of what the makers of our constitution had to go through, the importance of what was at cost when the freedom fighters out there went out and sacrificed their lives for India to be a free country. That's my time. And now we're going to go to Omkar, who has a very, very special show regarding 5 less known Muslim freedom fighters. Omkar, let's see what you have for us.